Hi guys, welcome to From Jen, a Better Life podcast. We're here in Oregon with Miss Mary Soden. How are you doing today, Mary?
I'm fine.
You're fine? You look beautiful.
Oh, just a regular day.
Just a regular day. Yesterday was not a regular day, is that right?
That's true. Yes, that's true.
We had a birthday yesterday,
Yes.
Miss Mary.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I've lived a charmed life, in my opinion. I've lost loved ones, and I've had good work. And I'm at the age that I am now. I've had a very contented life.
And how old are you now?
91.
91.
Yeah.
So yesterday was your 91st birthday.
Yes.
Oh my. You know, I remember I had a question I wanted to ask you when I found out it was your birthday. What would you tell the younger you if you were able to talk to her?
Tell the younger you, you did the best you could.
You did the best you could.
Uh-huh.
Love that. That's really good. I don't know what I would tell the younger me. Stop drinking. No. Let's see. So, I remember hearing that you started your card business at 88 years old. Is that right?
Let's see. I'm now 88, 89, 91. No. I was probably thinking about it in my early 80s.
Uh-huh.
And then as I became ready to do something, it was all ready. I knew what I was going to do.
Okay.
So my card business evolved quite a long time before it became to reality.
Okay. So you had a goal, and then you planned the steps and the idea before you achieved your goal.
Right.
That's perfect. So my question is, during that time when you were preparing the ultimate goal and you were establishing the steps to get to the bigger goal, did you ever feel like, you know, extremely overwhelmed or like it was something that you couldn't achieve?
Never.
Any doubt?
No,
No.
It was complementary to each move. When I realized where I'd been living most of my mature life, I was around flowers and and then of course when my husband died, I had to go to work, and that was a whole other new life.
Oh yeah, you have lived a few lifetimes.
Yes, I have.
So maybe we should tell the audience about that part. What you do is...
Well, I make Wild Flower Notecards, and we had a lovely piece of property in the Columbia River Gorge, a 20-acre piece. And after I was alone and went to work, I was aware of the wildflowers around me each spring. And they were always there. And so I worked until 62, and then I traveled a bit and came back home, traveled a bit, would come back home. And then I decided to do something with the spring, in the spring with the flowers. And so I started Wild Flower Notecards.
So your inspiration was the flowers themselves?
Yes.
So you just decided, hey, look at this beauty. I have all this beauty around me. I'm going to create something out of it.
I didn't think about it. I just thought, well, what could you do with this?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'll make a few cards, see what happens.
And then a few cards turned into having her cards all over the state of Oregon. Pictures, you guys got to see the pictures. They're gorgeous. Could you tell us anything about any challenges along the way or challenging projects that you've had to overcome?
No. At my age, I could figure out what I wanted to do, where I could buy the products and talk to people who did printing and things like that. It was very simple. In a small town, you get to know each other quickly.
Oh my gosh, I would have no idea what that's like, born and raised in LA. So nothing small about that.
True.
Oh my.
And consequently, people are very helpful in a small town.
Yeah. Ooh. So, have you had any stressors or bad habits that you've had to overcome?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I guess not.
That's good. Okay. And what would you say your greatest strengths are?
Well, I've had a very supportive life by first my husband and then my second love, and good men, and that's important in anybody's life.
Right.
And is a strength, always a strength. And my family, my sons, they were supportive in their way. They was just, there's something others doing, and that's it.
Right. Well, I love that we're on that topic because I too agree that it's very important to have people in your life that will support you and guide you and help you stay strong, and especially when it's in a situation where you're with significant others and you sometimes need to rely on them to be your strength. And if they're not going to be able to do that for you, then again, maybe some reevaluating. But
I didn't have to do that.
you didn't have to do that.
Right.
That's amazing. Yeah, so I hear this a lot actually, that they don't make them how they used to. Have you ever dealt with imposter syndrome?
Imposter?
Imposter syndrome. Like, for example, when your cards were picking up and everything was moving and flowing, did you ever feel like, oh my, how did I get here? Did I do this? I don't deserve the success from this.
Well, even now, my job is to get the cards out there. And what assumption I have. It's up to me to get them out there. And people are very generous if you show up and have a product. It's not hard. It's being self-motivated.
Self-motivated, but you guys heard that? Just show up. You just show up.
Yeah, you confront people and businesses and get your feedback.
Yeah. So now I have a question.
All right.
Where do you see yourself going with your card business in the next 5 years?
Well, I'm at my age. I can see myself maybe a couple of more years. I like to keep constructing new ones. And when I get to the point I can't do that anymore, then I would quit. Always in any business you have certain products that are successful and others may be a little bit not so. And so that's ongoing. And I'll get to a point where it doesn't matter anymore.
Do you have anything you'd like to share with the future entrepreneurs out there that you think have helped you along the way, or some advice?
No stress, don't make stress. You don't have to have stress. And of course, this is an income after retirement, and that makes a difference. I don't have to support myself by this business. And many women, I am sure, like me, they have other incomes.
Yes.
And so I just think women supply a great deal of the world with uniqueness. And so that is always ongoing. And do it. Just do it.
Yeah. And I think we've all heard that enough, right? Just do it. Just show up. Well, now you're being told again. Well, this is Mary Soden. And Mary, what is the name of your card company?
Wild Flower Notecards.
Wild Flower Notecards. I actually really love that. Do you think maybe we can have them out in California soon?
Certainly, if I would get a little busier.
Busier. Maybe we could talk about that.
Yeah. How to do that. We will.
Yeah, how to do
will.
that. Yes, yes. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining Better Life Podcast. I hope you guys got something out of this. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more beautiful entrepreneurs telling us how they did it.